can become a target for attackers because it's going to hold the data of practically over 60 to 80% of Nigeria. In fact, I can use the word 100% of Nigeria. I can be specific to be 100% of Nigeria because we are expecting that Nigerians will pass, many Nigerians will pass through the education system. And as long as you pass through the education system, your data would be captured. And once your data is captured, it's going to be put in a digital format, and it's going to be saved in someone's server, probably in the cloud. So there's going to be need for the committee to look at how to secure the data and ensure it does not become a consign for those that will be dropping their data, knowing fully well that there are regulations that binds data protection, knowing fully well that there are regulations that binds data protection, that the agency, the Nigerian Data Protection Commission,
yes,
they do that. But beyond that, there is always a challenge of any agency or any institution resisting change. So that's another challenge I think that the committee will have to encounter. Agencies may resist this change because at this point in time it will require them having to go the extra mile. It may require them having to have additional hands. It may require them having to, especially private sectors, private schools that would now need to get a data operator that would help them manage the data and also ensure that that data is transmitted into the data bank. So it's going to be additional cost for them, and they may want to transfer the cost to the parent. But then beyond the security and the privacy concern and change resistance concern, it's quite important that everyone bear in mind that it's a laudable initiative, and it's just something that we all have to put our hands together and ensure that it sees the light of day.
Indeed, we're waiting to see what happens, but let's keep that, as we take a break. We'll be back, Mr. Jafari. Please stay tuned.
Okay.
You're welcome to a world of elegance, where every corner whispers sophistication. Step into our
and they may want to transfer the cost to the parent, but then beyond
showroom and indulge your senses with our timeless designs and craftsmanship. From plush sofas to magnificent dining tables that host lifetime celebrations. Our collections, the hallmark of luxury. Create
the privacy concern and change resistance concern. It's quite important.
Your haven with exclusive bedroom selections and
Ibadan and Kano, there's LifeMade Furniture.
For a whole house customization and furniture projects, call 081 2000 6000 or visit elifemade.com. LifeMade, your life made forever.
The world needs mums. With a splash of golden.
Indeed, we're waiting to see what happens, but let's keep that, as we take a break. We'll be back, Mr. Jafari. Please stay tuned.
Okay.
You're welcome to a world of elegance, where every corner whispers sophistication. Step into our showroom and indulge your senses with our timeless designs and craftsmanship. From plush sofas to magnificent dining tables that host selections and turn your sanctuary into a realm of refined tranquility. When it comes to bathroom solutions, our stylish fixtures into a ritual of indulgence. At Home Options, we provide lifestyle solutions. So visit our showrooms in Lagos and Port Harcourt, because your space deserves to mirror your impeccable taste. Home Options. Live well.
No buy am. But why? No see say this big bull bag of rice no get the new big bull holographic seal.
25 kg. Now with holographic seal tape. This is to ensure you get the premium product from Big Bull Rice. Do not buy if the holographic seal tape is not on the bag or is broken. Big Bull Rice. Tasty rice nourished you.
My morning ritual starts here, surrounded by LifeMade Furniture. From my wardrobe to my bed, LifeMade Furniture's whole house customization designs every piece to perfection. I love that in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Ibadan, and Kano, there's LifeMade Furniture.
For a whole house customization.
The world needs mums. With a splash of golden Terra oil, transform a frown into a smile. Into yes, please. Resolve family feuds without blowing a whistle. Providing tasty family meals is all that matters. Where there are moms, there is love. Golden Terra oil, or pure love.
Some say learning is fun, but as a mom, I see every day with a cup of Bonvita. Bonvita, prepare them to win every day.
Terra Cube is available in beef, chicken, jollof, and shrimp flavors.
We accommodate Al-Majiri and
I just want more.
Oh, Grandpa.
Because I love you all.
There are more reasons to love Golden Penny pasta. What's your reason? Great taste, good nutrition.
thank you for staying with us. The Harmonized Database Initiative in Education.
And make delicious combos.
Come on. I just want more.
Oh, Grandpa.
I love you all.
Good nutrition.
Thank you for staying with us. The Harmonized Database Initiative in Education by the federal government, if keyed into by the Edo State government, will aid both the state and the local government.
Education using NIN as a unique identifier. Respondents say it will help the education sector in the state to know the demography of the pupils and students, both levels.
It is laudable that this has been brought. It's innovative, and this initiative is something I feel that all stakeholders should actually cooperate with the government about, so that we can have proper data, and then that there can be proper planning.
I think what we need to do is to clean up data first, clean up the data, understand where we are, who are we talking about, where are they, what is the current challenge.
Need. So when you have the data, it's not just applicable to the education, it applies to all sectors of the economy.
As we are having the National Commission for Al-Majiri education and out-of-school children, this is a good development on all the support that will make sure that this commission function well. There must be accurate data.
Therefore, that call for sustainability of the initiative in line with global best practice. These experts are of the view that the data policy should also be adopted by other sectors for effective planning.
All right, Mr. Jafaru, you've seen it from the states. What will be the buy-in of the sub-nationals, talking about state government? Earlier I asked you a question on the collation process that requires the buy-in of everyone. What role can state governments play to make
It's very important for them to even understand how it would benefit them. So let's say, for example, the Edo State that was captured. If you have like 10,000, for example, you have like, let's say 100 or 1,000 schools, secondary schools, which they don't have the same capacity as long as students is concerned, the same number of students, is resource misappropriation or resource misallocation. So with this data, it helps them to know the exact number of data, the exact number of students in a school, and helps them to see the reasons to even erect or establish more schools within a geographical location, thereby forgery. This would help in address the issue of certificate forgery. Yeah. There are many people who go to school, who go to work, and they submit certificates that certificate of institution that they never attended. You can easily just approach the Education Data Bank and request for the information of that particular student since they are claiming they went to a particular institution, and all the necessary information for that student pops up. So CVs would be validated, verified, credentials will be validated, verified, and these are information that helps the state government to even employ state government to equip the organizations within the state to employ the right skilled personnel for a particular job role.
You know, I like the aspect you went to now because actually the data bank will consolidate on, data of everyone that's for the Nigerian students now via your name. So it's going to give us to address it, but we can't achieve these again. It requires an advanced level of technology. Now, how can partners come in, talking about the private sector, international communities, to help make this dream become a reality?
Well, I'm always an advocate of localizing technology. So if we're getting any partner, we should try as much as possible to use the local companies and local partners as against international partners, because there is data sovereignty, which is one of the concern or advocacy of the Nigerian Data Protection Commission, that who owns a data that resides within the country. So if we begin to allow external partners or foreign partners to partner in this initiative, the possibility now lies in the fact that our data can be exported, and that will be a huge concern for us. So now, how can partners come in? I think partners can come in the area of financial support. Yeah. It would require high level of financial support for this initiative to be implemented, because we're not just talking about integrating 1, 2, 3 schools. We're talking about integrating thousands and thousands of schools. There will be need for localized trainings where schools need to now be trained on how to use the system. So we would need partners I think the committee would need partners in the area of training those that are involved. Would also need, I think the committee will also, the committee will also need partners in the area of in the area of developing the infrastructure that is needed to host this thing. Where the data will be stored, who would store the data, who would protect the data. All these things are areas that would need partnership. So these are areas I think the committee can begin to advocate for partners, financial partners, technical partners that will help, that will guide them in the area of designing the schematics that will make this thing work. Security partners that will help them to secure, to ensure that the structure for the data bank is secure, because everywhere there is data is like you've gathered the food from malicious actors. That becomes their target, and especially when an initiative is new and they've not really gone far with security, that becomes a huge concern. So that's that.
Indeed, and we don't want to hear of any breach of the data bank.
We hope so.
Of course, because at the end of the day, Nigerian Jafaru, thank you for your time on Weekend File.
Thank you for having me, always.
Our pleasure. Let's take another break. We're back in a moment.
Making the economy work faster and better through trade integration to accelerate Nigeria's economic growth in the face of global competitive economy. That is our conversation on NTA Tuesday Live, coming up on the 4th of February 2025. The way forward on the wings of so many